Again, left, yeah? So, yep, a little bit slower. Can you see? Is there anyone there?
No.
Yeah, we can go, can't we? Yeah? Oh, you remember you said we're going left, yeah?
How many years have you been teaching?
Hang on a second. Keep it straight. About 22, something like that.
22 years?
Long time, isn't it?
Got a lot of experience then.
So, do you remember we was talking? We was talking about the roundabouts, yeah?
Yeah.
So, we need to really have it in our mind where we're going. So, when we're giving the instructions, we need to sort of know that we're going left or straight, yeah? Because otherwise, we get on the roundabout and we'll end up in the wrong position, won't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, to me, we've got here and we've had to brake a bit harder. What could we have done to make that better?
Just now.
What could we have done?
When was it?
Because there, we didn't stop,
Yeah.
but it was a little bit harsher braking, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So how about thinking traffic lights? They've been on a while. If I slow down a bit earlier, it's going to give other people sort of information.
Oh yeah. We should be braking that much. If I'm red for a while, then we should be braking a lot. Just
A little bit, yeah.
a little bit.
Like here, you can see their brake lights. So what are you thinking now?
The car in front of him was going left. Sorry, right.
Yep, there you go. So he's moved in position. We've got a clear road now, haven't we? Yeah.
Do I carry on?
Right. So in the highway code, it tells us how much room we should give a cyclist. How much room should we give a cyclist?
2 meters.
2 meters? Sure.
It's not a car then.
It's at least 1.5 meters, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So that cyclist is in a cycle lane.
Yeah.
So we can go here. Are we giving it 1.5? Again, left, yeah? So, yep, a little bit slower. Can you see? Is there anyone there?
No.
Yeah, we can go, can't we? Yeah? Oh, you remember you said we're going left, yeah?
How many years have you been teaching?
Hang on a second. Keep it straight. About 22, something like that.
22 years?
Long time, isn't it?
Got a lot of experience then.
So, do you remember we was talking? We was talking about the roundabouts, yeah?
Yeah.
So, we need to really have it in our mind where we're going. So when we're giving the instructions, we need to sort of know that we're going left or straight, yeah? Because otherwise we get on the roundabout and we'll end up in the wrong position, won't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
So to me, we've got here and we've had to brake a bit harder. What could we have done to make that better?
Just now.
What could we have done?
When was it?
Because there, we didn't stop,
Yeah.
but it was a little bit harsher braking, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So how about thinking traffic lights? They've been on a while. If I slow down a bit earlier, it's going to give other people sort of information.
Oh yeah. We should be showing braking that one. If I'm ready for a while, then we should be braking a lot.
A little bit, yeah?
Just a little bit.
Like here, you can see their brake lights. So what are you thinking now?
The car in front of him was going left. Sorry, right.
Yep, there you go. So he's moved in position. We've got a clear road now, haven't we? Yeah?
No, carry on.
Right. So in the highway code, it tells us how much room we should give a cyclist. How much room should we give a cyclist?
2 meters.
2 meters? Sure.
Is that a car then?
It's at least 1.5 meters, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So that cyclist is in a cycle lane.
Yeah.
So we can go here. Are we giving it 1.5 meters? Yeah, we're good, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go. Bit more power. So, do you ever ride a bicycle?
Me? I rode also like 10.
You did.
Yeah, it's since I was 10 though, and after that I didn't.
Okay, so if you ever ride on the road and people drive too near to you, it's quite scary. It can be really scary, you know?
Yeah.
That's why we want to leave that distance. So tell me what you can see. Tell me what you're thinking now.
The red lights.
Yeah.
So don't you brake that much because they could be going
Yeah.
green.
So let's try and time it, yeah? Let's try not to stop. Let's try and make this gentle. So what can we do so we've got more chance of it not stopping? Oh, there you go.
There we go.
You're sorted, man. Now we're going straight. We're following the signs for Trent. So do you think you went on the gas there?
Yeah.
Really, maybe we've made it more difficult now to stop. Do you see? And I don't think it's going to be that much longer before it changes. There you go. So maybe if you didn't go on the gas there, we wouldn't have stopped. You see?
Yeah.
Thinking ahead, isn't it? Yeah.
Are you from Stoke?
Am I from Stoke?
Yeah.
No, not originally. I come from London.
Oh, London.
So if you look in the middle of the road, yeah,
Yeah.
can you see the lines?
Yeah.
What are they? Long?
Yeah. It's long.
They're long lines with short gaps, aren't they? Yeah. So what does that mean?
Is it? Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
So what it means is hazards.
Oh,
Yeah.
hazards, yeah.
They can't tell you whether there's a hazard like a dog or anything like that, or pedestrians. What it can tell you is there are fixed hazards, which are junctions, roundabouts, etc. Okay. So when you see them, you know there's something fixed. So look at the road markings now. Why do you think they've gone into that hatch markings? What's that for?
Is it in case the car breaks down? Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. No. The cars can go on it
To turn.
to turn. Yeah.
Wicked. So we're going to go right at these traffic lights, yeah? So where's the danger coming from? Where are we checking first?
The middle mirror.
Yeah, and
The right.
yeah, and do we need to signal?
No.
Of course we do.
Oh, so sorry.
We
No,
don't.
right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so that's your M, and then your S, and yes, your M manoeuvre. So we move into the middle. We're just drifting, and we're just going to push you over just a little bit, yeah? Can we go?
Are we going to see?
Yeah, can we go?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have another roundabout here. Okay, and we're going straight ahead, which is your second exit. So,
Do we keep on the left, please?
yeah, so go on then. We're not really on the left, drifting over. So we're going straight ahead, yeah?
Okay.
So what's the speed limit on this road?
30,
How do you know that?
because there's street lights.
Okay. Does it have to be built up for that to be 30?
Yeah.
country. It's the street lights. Okay, so some people, what happens is they see the street lights, but they think, oh, I'm out in the country, so it's got to be faster. But it's not. It's street lights with no other signs. See that little arrow, the white arrow? What does that mean?
Yeah, is it turn left out?
It just means keep left.
I keep left.
Okay, it just means keep left of that, yeah? Don't drive round to the right of it, keep left.
I passed my thing, but I just forgot all the questions. I forgot all the.
Well, this is more like realistic how it helps you in life. So
Yeah.
you can see the white lines there. You've got that bathe there for people turning right. But for us, we're going straight. See the tarmac is changed to a light colour. Okay?
Yeah.
So the reason for that is called shell grip. Right? Yeah? It's a bit more grippy than your average tarmac. And they put it in places where potentially there could be people driving too fast, make a rash decision and then have to brake. So they want a tarmac that's a bit more grippy.
Yeah.
Right? But they make it light so people can see like the skid marks on the tyres. So it's like a bit of a warning, isn't it? So always think of that when you see the light tarmac, look for the skid marks. These things here in the middle are called pedestrian refuges. Doesn't mean they've got right of way. So if they're in the middle, potentially it's safe to carry on driving through. Because if you stop to let them go, the vehicle behind might be straight into the back of you. It's not a nice accident. So what have we got in front of us? You tell me.
A roundabout.
There you go. We're going right, the third exit. Okay. So I'm going to put on your signal there, but let's carry on. We'll have a discussion about that in a minute, yeah? He's going to wait for us. Signal left there. Okay, then you've literally gone round again. Remember I told you about knowing where you're going, okay?
Yeah.
So we come from there, we've got the first exit there, we've got the second exit there, so
go
what
right
do we
here.
check? Yeah,
Okay.
check your mirrors, give a signal, left to come off, can you see?
Yeah.
After this lorry, we're going to go left. So left here. So what we're going to do now is at this next roundabout, we're going to go left, first exit. Okay. And then we're going to pull up on your left. There are parking bays here, there's no yellow lights. So people behind us, what do we need to do?
Alright.
That's fine. Right, so you put the handbrake on, turn off the signal. Because we're stopping for a second or a few minutes, should I say, we need to secure the car again. So how do we totally secure this car? P.
Oh, sorry, P.
Which is pop. It's locked now, not going to go anywhere, yeah? So if the handbrake failed or anything like that, yeah? So at the beginning of the lesson, we had a little bit of a talk about roundabouts, right, yeah? And we was mostly talking about positioning and we was talking about who we give way to, right? Yeah. So on the approach on up here, we came through a few roundabouts. How well do you think you did on those roundabouts on a scale of 1 to 5? 1 is introduced,
Yeah.
2 is under full instruction, 3 is prompted, 4 is seldom prompted, and 5 is independent. This is our marking progress that we use, and we can totally agree where you are on that, because if it's totally introduced, then that's got to be a 1. If I'm telling you everything, it's got to be a 2, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you tell me, where are we?
3.
Prompted. Was I more guiding you through the roundabouts, or was I just saying, oh, what do you reckon?
More guiding.
Was I?
I don't know.
We're sort of in that middle bit, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
If I feel like if I wasn't here,
Yeah.
maybe then you wouldn't sort of be on the right lane.
Was prompted.
Okay, so prompted is like, oh, what should you check now? And you go, oh yeah, mirrors. Or where should we be? What position should we be in?
Is that a number 1?
Now, prompted is number 3.
Oh, okay.
So 1 is introduced.
Oh, right.
So we're probably between 1 and 2
Oh, okay.
because we're introduced, yeah? So I'm going to go again over roundabouts. I know we discussed it again at the beginning, but this time it's going to be a bit more question and answer, right? Yeah?
Okay.
So, a roundabout, agree? Okay, sometimes, not sometimes actually, you get this in the middle. What does that mean?
Yeah, left.
Okay, so on a roundabout, what does it mean? You've got a circle and you've got that sign, the arrow
Yeah.
pointing.
Left.
So that means you have to go round to the left.
Left. Yeah.
Yeah? So who do we give way to on a roundabout? Vehicles from which way? Left or right? From the right, okay? So on the approach to a roundabout, you remember we discussed MSM, which stands for
Maneuver.
no,
Sorry.
go the other way around. MSM.
Wait, I know this one. Wait.
Okay. Mirror.
Mirror. Sorry.
Yeah.
Signal maneuver.
Maneuver, right? Yeah. So for junctions, for roundabouts, we can extend that to MS, and the M gets extended to PSL. So that stands for mirror, signal, position, speed, and look. So let's add this onto our roundabout, yeah? If we're going left on this roundabout, what lane should we be in?
The left lane.
Perfect. Okay, if we're going to go left, what mirrors are we checking?
The middle and the right.
Okay, are you sure? Do you want
Sorry, the middle and the left.
middle and the left? You tell me why we're checking the middle and the left.
Because we're going left, so people on the left side.
Okay, so who are we checking for?
Vehicles behind us.
Okay, how big would the vehicle have to be like to the side of us? Like a what?
A meter.
So what kind of vehicle would that be?
Uh,
Who could get down the side between us and the curb?
A bicycle.
Bicycle or one of them scooters, yeah? So we've checked the mirrors to see if there's anyone trying to get past us there, yeah? Then we signal, okay? So tell me about putting the signals on. Show me how you put the signal on.
No.
Yeah, just go left. How would you do it?
Oh.
Okay? So that's what happens sometimes. Can you see? You slip.
Oh.
Okay? So we need to use our flappy fingers and click it down. Go on, do it now. Done. Okay?
Okay.
Do signals turn themselves off?
Yeah.
How do they turn themselves off?
I think once you finish steering.
Okay, so how does that actually happen?
And so when you're steering, the signal is on the left, and then
Yeah.
when the signal's still on, then when you turn like this way, like straight,
Okay.
it'll turn off automatically.
Good answer. So let me show you this. Can you see?
Yeah.
Turn to the left. When we come back, turns off. Okay? Have you ever known that you've sometimes signalled, especially coming off when you're going straight ahead, and the signal doesn't come off? Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever known that to happen to any of your friends or family?
I think my few.
Okay, do you know the reason why that happens? Okay, it's all to do with positioning. Okay, so if, for instance, you're going straight ahead there, yeah, and your position is more central, so not in the left light side like we said, yeah, and you put your signal on, then there's no real steering back. You're already in the position, the straight position, so your signal doesn't come in. So if you're always having it where your signal doesn't come off, doesn't turn off, then you'll find it's a position problem. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so mirror, signal, position, we're going left, so we know you've told me it's in the left lane, yeah? Okay, speed, what speed do you reckon we need to approach a roundabout? Give me a miles per hour.
10.
10 could be a good speed, couldn't it? Yeah? But again, it depends on the size of the roundabout, right? Yeah, but we're going to go 10 to 15. Where are you looking?
Yeah, we're looking on the left.
Are we? Think about what you're saying.
Also straight ahead.
No, where are we looking? Okay, where's our danger coming from?
The right, sorry.
Okay, so that's where we're potentially looking. Do you see?
Yeah.
Now, all the stuff that you've said is correct. Yeah, you are looking to the left because maybe there's a traffic jam, and maybe the vehicle stopped in front of you. So you're doing all those things, but really we start off looking to the right. We want to know if it's clear, yeah? And then we're looking here, making sure it's clear, and then away we go. We can keep it flowing. Roundabouts are amazing because they keep traffic flowing as long as we follow that procedure. So now we're going to go straight. So are we signalling when we go straight?
Straight on the roundabout.
Yeah, so if we was on like a roundabout like this, are you? Which way are you signalling if you're going straight?
Left.
When?
In the middle.
Yeah, so it's all about timing, isn't it? We don't signal first of all. We only signal when we get to that point. Why is that? What's the reason for that?
So the cars on the cars going behind us as well, and on the left.
Yep. So
Where we're going.
well, this guy here waiting to come out. If he sees us not signalling, he knows we're potentially going straight, so he's not going to pull out on us, is he? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you signal left to tell them. Okay. Then if you're going right, so which lane are we in if we're going right?
We're at the right lane.
Perfect. Yeah. Exactly the same. MSPSL. And then as we approach, we're on the roundabout. When we get to this point here, what mirrors do we check?
The right one in the middle.
Okay, so you always start with the middle and then we go the corresponding side. So where are we moving? Over to the left or to the right?
Still on the right.
Okay, we're on the right, but now where are we moving to? We're going to move that way, aren't we?
Yeah.
So what mirrors do we need to check when we...
In the middle and
left. Okay, right, yeah, because we're signalling left, right, yeah? So that's our procedure for roundabouts, right, yeah? We've talked about earlier about giving way to vehicles on our... Which way?
Right.
Okay, and what, if there was a vehicle on our right, when could we go? When there's what? What helps us? So look, here we've got a vehicle on the right. So what helps us when there are other vehicles that this guy is giving way to?
He's indicating.
Oh no, let me get rid of him. I didn't mean him. Okay, this one. So this purple is giving way to this purple car.
Yeah.
So then that means
we're okay to go.
We're okay to go. So we're going to concentrate on these roundabouts, all right? Yeah. Okay. Using MSPSL, getting our observation in, and making sure our position is good. Once we've gone round it a few times this way, we can turn it around and go back and do it the other way.
Yeah.
Got it? Let's go, man.
Okay.
Let's do it. Perfect. I'm loving that. Straight in now with your gears, aren't you? Okay. Did you check the blind spot fully?
Oh no, because we're back on.
You looked in the mirror, didn't you? All keeping the left lane here. So we're going left at this roundabout, first exit. Okay, we forgot where we were going.
I thought we were left like right.
Okay, yeah. So left is the first exit, all right, yeah?
Okay.
A few things there. We forgot to check our mirrors. Okay?
Okay.
So could be a cyclist by the side of us. So we're going left again here. So what did you forget? Oh, forgot your mirrors again, yeah? And our position is swung out a little bit, see? Next road on your left, please. So at this roundabout, we're going to go left, first exit. And then just pull up again, just on the left, yeah? Just pull up here. Okay, so good or bad? What'd you say?
But
Why? Don't be so negative.
according to the mirror.
What's that?
The mirror.
It's a mirror, isn't it? Okay, so when I started driving, right, yeah, I struggled with my mirrors. Do you know why?
Right.
Didn't make sense to me. Did not make sense to me. All right. What I did was I was a young chappie, and the mirrors just didn't make sense. And the reason they didn't make sense is maybe the instructor didn't explain it, or I couldn't see the danger. Right? Yeah. I thought, I know this is a quiet road. I know there's nobody there. Why am I bothering checking my mirrors? All right, yeah?
Yeah.
So let's think about this. Just think about the dangers, right? Yeah. You haven't ridden a bike since you were 10,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Do you know anyone who delivers food, Uber Eats,
No, not really.
on a bike? Do you know anybody that cycles? No. There you go then, so there's your answer. Because sometimes what happens is cyclists see little gaps and they want to go for it, especially if your position starts to drift a little bit. So that's the reason why we need to check your mirrors first. How are you going to feel if you squash a cyclist to the curb? How's that going to make you feel?
I'm bad.
Not good, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
How about if you seriously injure them?
I'm going to prison.
Okay, yeah, and you're in prison, and your mum comes to visit you. How are you going to feel? Not
regret.
good. Not a good day. Regret. You got all that time in prison, right? Yeah. Okay, and that you need to know who's there. Okay, so how can we help you get to that point? Because that's your need, isn't it? You need to be able to check your mirrors. So there's something not clicking in.
So are we? So when we drive towards the roundabout.
Yeah.
So when we check mirrors first, then signal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you do it the other way round, let's say you signalled first, and there was a cyclist behind you, what's he going to think?
You think that we're going right?
This is what I would think. If I was a cyclist by the side of you, right, yeah? Maybe I've taken it a bit risky, I've gone for a small gap, then suddenly your indicator comes on, I'm going to think this guy hasn't seen me. Right? So if you check your mirrors first, and then you see a cyclist there, then you just say, I'm not going to signal, I'm going to hold my position until he's gone, or I'm going to slow down. So mirrors first. Got to put that into your head. You are checking. There's something called TUG. It stands for take, use and give information. When you use your mirrors, you are taking information from the surrounding area. What's the side of you? Right? Then, if there was a cyclist there, you're using that information by either not putting your signal on or not changing your signal, yeah? Or not changing your position, sorry. And then you can give information by then deciding when it's okay to give the signal. Do you see? So that's why. So should we go around again in a nice positive way and think MSPSL? So what does it stand for?
Mirrors.
Yeah.
Signals.
Yeah.
Maneuver.
Mirror, signal, maneuver. But now I've extended it to mirror, signal. What does the P stand for? Position. And then we've got a speed. And then we've got the L, which stands for. What are we doing with our eyes? Looking. Got it?
Yeah.
Right, so how would you like me to come in with you and shout out M, yeah? S, PSL. Let's work through it, yeah? That's the prompting side. And then I'll let you go and see if you can do it on your own. Got it?
Okay.
Let's move off.
It's on.
Have a look on the dash. Is that cool? Can you see what it says?
Yeah.
What does it say?
P.
No, it doesn't. D.
Oh, D.
It's done.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Right, so let's go together.
Okay.
We're going left, so mirror, mirror. Then your signal, because we know it's clear. Position, we are in a good position where you just follow it around there. So speed and look, is it clear? Looks good, doesn't it? Should we go? Go faster, because we're there. Can you see?
Yeah.
That was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so a little bit of support, and then I can change that support as you get better. Okay. So next roundabout, we're taking the first exit left, so let's go together. Mirror, mirror, signal. Okay, position, speed, go a little bit slower, and looking. Where are we looking? To the right. Is it good?
Yeah.
Go. Try and keep your position, because position can change at any point, can't it? Yeah, it can start off good and then suddenly you're thinking about something else and drifting out. We still use MSPSL here, so gonna go left. So mirror, mirror. There's your signal. Position. So tighten. Start turning now. We want to keep on our side of the road. Wicked. Can you see?
Yeah.
And do you know how I know you're getting better? Because you're doing things before I'm saying it. I'm backing off a little bit. I can see you doing it, yeah?
Okay.
So my rule of help is drifting back a little bit, dropping back. Do you see? Let's go first exit left at this roundabout.
Mirror. Signal. Position.
She's wicked.
Clear.
How's that?
Alright.
How did that feel?
Good.
And that was great as well, because you wanted to go round and first thing you did was check your mirrors.
Yeah.
There you go. So at this roundabout we're going left, first exit.
So, mirror. Signal. Position.
Next roundabout we're going left, first exit.
Mirror. Signal.
So we're going to take the next road on your left.
Mirror. Yeah, good.
So what we're going to do now is at this roundabout we're going to go left, the roundabout, yeah?
Oh, in the roundabout?
At the roundabout, that's not a roundabout,
sorry.
yeah? At the roundabout, we're going to go left, and then we're going to pull up in our normal position if we can.
Mirror signal.
So just pull up in our normal position, yeah? Okay, so how did that make you feel?
It was alright, good.
It's better, wasn't it? Yeah.
Better.
Okay, so I, if you noticed in the beginning, I agreed to help you.
Yeah.
Then I slid back, right? So you was taking over. I wasn't doing it. So the responsibility has moved from me to you.
Yeah.
Very gently, but you was doing it, right? Yeah. Just one thing that I would say is you're checking your mirrors, but we're checking them in pairs. So you check this one and then this one. So do you know what I would say? Little good tip for you is go mirror, mirror. So you say mirror twice.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Then make sure there's a little pause before you signal. Right. Your position on the first view was good, and then you lost it. You know. But then once now you're thinking about it, you're keeping your position bang on, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right? And then you speed and you're looking. All falling in together, mate. All falling together. And what was really good was when we came round, I think the time before this, was there was a car park there and you went to go round it. The first thing you did was what?
Check the mirror.
Why did you check your mirrors?
To see any cars coming.
Exactly, because that's what your mirrors are. They're the only thing, unless you've got eyes in the back of your head, that are going to tell you if there's a car to the side of you. Because if you pulled around that car and there was a lorry or a car there and they went straight into the side of us, whose fault would that be?
Mine.
Because would it be yours? Would it?
It was theirs as well.
Would it? Whose fault would it be? We've pulled into their lane.
I wasn't in.
Of course it is. That would be on their camera, wouldn't it? Look at him, he's just pulled, he just didn't even look. Okay? So how would that make you feel?
Bad.
Bad. Would you feel guilty?
I know.
Right, yeah? But you didn't have that. You check your mirrors. Right, yeah? And that will run all through your driving. Right? You'll remember that, right, yeah? Because that's what it does for you.
Was the examiner check that you check your mirrors as well?
Sorry?
Was the examiner check that you check
Of course
your
they are.
mirrors?
Do you think what do you think the exam is there for? What do you think the driving test is there for?
To see if you're responsible on the road.
Safe, responsible. You know the procedures, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why people sometimes, you know, they haven't passed their test because they're not considered in the opinion of the driving examiner. They're not considered to be able to do stuff correctly. That's how you make the road safe. Do you want anyone driving on the road? Right? Let's imagine in a few years you spend 50 grand on a brand new car.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Do you want anyone just to be able to drive on the road? Anyone who's had no experience?
No.
Someone who doesn't know how to brake, and they drive straight into your back of the car.
No.
You don't want that, do you? You want people that are responsible, that know what they're doing, that can control the vehicle. If you go on and have kids in their family, you know, you want people that are not mad drivers. They understand what's going on.
No, no.
Got it?
Yeah.
So this, to me, is progress.
Okay.
This is you moving forward now, making your own decisions, following that procedure. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do now is, you see this roundabout here, we're going to go all the way round this roundabout,
Yeah.
and we're going to come back and we're going to do this in a right way. Like right, when I say not the right way.
So we're going on the right side then?
Yeah, going to go round the roundabout. Do you remember
Yeah.
we talked about that? So your mirror signal indicating right, and we're going to be coming back down here. When you come off, what do? We check our middle mirror and left mirror,
Yeah.
and then signal left to come off, and then we'll be going in a right way, sort of. You know, we've been doing left now.
So we're going right, we're going straight down there?
Yeah, we're going to go right, so we're going to be coming back with that vantage, yeah?
Okay.
Again, I'll help you, yeah?
Okay.
Should we move off?
Yeah.
Okay, so. Yep. let's go. Yep, so we get into the right lane, so we check our mirrors first, yeah? Then we give a signal right. And basically all we're doing is going all the way around the roundabout and coming back on ourselves, all right, yeah? It's a perfectly legal move. Any good? Great, so let's go, yeah? Keep going, a bit more power. So we're signaling right, we're telling people we're going right, yeah? Which is great. Okay, keep going. Just keep there, just keep your distance from the curb. You don't need to get tight. See? Not this one, not this one. Keep going a little bit more. Now, middle mirror, signal left. Off you go. Go on, off. Yeah? Go faster. Okay, back into our left lane. So come off the gas here. Now we're going to go right at this roundabout. So mirror, signal right. Get into your right lane. Okay, and we're going to, it's the third exit, yeah?
What was the third one?
That one down there, yeah? Okay, go on in. Remember, we don't want to go too tight to the roundabout. We want to be a metre away. So keep going. So not this one. So now we check our middle mirror, signal left. Can you see?
Yeah.
Straight down here. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay, no, that's fine.
So now we are going to the end of the road. We're going to go right. So MSPSL comes in again. So mirror,
Yeah.
but we don't want to go over the line. Can you see? So you've done your mirrors. Let's do the signal roundabout now. See that little mirror there? Try and keep next to the line. Can you see?
Are we going this way?
Yeah, but we don't want to go over the line. That's why I'm bringing you in here. Can you see?
Yeah.
All right. So now look both ways.
Yeah.
Any good?
Yeah, good.
Are you sure? Should we edge forward a bit? Is it clear? Yeah. Let's go then. Wait with your steering. Now turn. Hold it there, and then straight in. Can you see?
Yeah.
We're going right. Third exit again on this roundabout. Okay, but with no mirrors that time.
Yeah.
Straight in with your signal, eh? Is it any good?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You looking? Yeah, looks good.
Good, yeah.
Okay. There's your first exit. There's your second exit. Yeah, keep going. And then straight back into your left lane. Now, boom. Okay, no mirror checks that time. So I know it's different, but it's the same, isn't it? Really? Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit more to do. So we're going to go right now. So your mirrors are there. I'm liking that. So it's that one and that one. Yeah. Signal right. Go on. Yeah, off here. Yeah. So now we're going to the right.
Mirror.
Yep. There we was kind of between two lanes, weren't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Be positive. So what mirrors do we need to check?
The left one.
Yeah, that's what they call prompting. Yeah. So I'm asking you a question, aren't I? What? What mirrors? And then you did it. So last time we was a bit over the white line, weren't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see that little mirror there, the little one. Can you see the white line?
Yeah.
Don't cross the white line if we don't have to. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to go right.
It's a mirror.
Yeah. Okay, good. Remember that little mirror so you can see the white line. And then we don't want to go over the line at the front. Can you see?
Yeah.
So let me tell you how we know we haven't gone over the line in the front. See that mirror there?
Yeah.
Drive forward so we can see the white line under it. About there.
Yeah.
Can you see? So that gives us what? What does that give us?
That we're not on the white line.
No, it means that we've come up to the white line. We're not in the road. We haven't gone into the road. Do you think we've got much better observation?
Yeah.
Can you see more?
Yeah, I can see more.
There you go. Shall we go? Okay, we're going to go round one more time. Do you want to have more go on your own?
Yeah.
Go on then. So we're going right now, yeah?
Okay, so mirror.
Did we signal off, or did you just turn? You just turned your signal off, didn't
the
you?
left.
You didn't put it on left one, did you? So we go from right to the left. Tell people we're coming off. So we're going right here, this roundabout, third exit.
Mirror.
So we'll make a decision. Okay? There you go. Now we're going to go right to this roundabout. So, yep.
So mirror.
Okay, but we're again a little bit wobbly. We need to be in one lane or the other, then check our mirrors before we cross. No mirrors that time, just forgot about it, completely gone. Do you see? Consistency is the word, isn't it? Yeah? Because if you don't check them that time, that's the time when there's someone there. Every time. It's got to become a good habit. So at the end of the road, we're going to go right. That time, just put on your signal, you didn't check your mirrors. Slightly over, there you go. Okay, so now we're going to go left at this roundabout, first exit. So, do you feel better, more understanding? Have you got structure?
Yeah, I got structure.
Have you got structure to what you're doing?
Yeah.
Is that
It's just the mirror part.
Okay, but a lot of the time the mirrors weren't bad, but then when we went to the right, maybe because we have more to do,
Yeah.
we didn't check them. So what do you think went really well today?
The approach, how to like position the roundabout, approaching them, signalling when you need to in the mirrors.
Okay, good. And what do you think went not so well today?
The mirrors, we need to check the mirrors more.
The mirrors, yeah, but not more. Correct time, yeah.
Yeah.
And do it before you do stuff, as in change lanes. Do you see?
Yeah.
So, what can you do from now to the next lesson to help you get better? What could help you?
What do we do?
What could help you? What could you do? What could you do?
For next lesson?
Yeah, what could you do in between now and next lesson?
Look at videos and how about roundabout.
Could do, couldn't you? Could read up in the highway code. It's always good to read the highway code, yeah?
Yeah.
The highway code's like the Bible, isn't it? Or Quran or whatever, yeah? Of driving, because it gives you all the information that you need. Everything's there. You just have to use the theory and add it to your practical driving, yeah? It all kind of works. So yeah, do that. Have a look at roundabouts. And what would you like to do next week? Back on more roundabouts? Bigger ones? Busier ones?
Yeah, I could try, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing busier ones, you know.
Yeah, busier ones, yeah?
to get used to it.
I've got a little area where there's a bit more busier, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've got to make sure that we know where we need to be looking, and when it becomes busier, we need to make sure our lane and position is there, yeah? Because there'll be more vehicles around, you know, more vehicles trying to get past us.
Is it roundabout until now?
There's going to be a roundabout coming up soon, yeah? And we're going to go straight to second exit, yeah?
Okay. You need to signal left at me.
Yep. Don't indicate though, because you're going straight, do you remember? Any good? Yep. So think about your positioning. And then when do you check your mirrors? Do you see, yeah?
Yeah.
So if you look at that, you know we told you